Alright, hey there Magic the Gathering fans, this is Brian from Less Magic More Gathering. I know it's been a long time, it seems like a long time since we've had a new video posted, but myself and Keith have both been really busy in the last couple months. I'm currently on my deployment here overseas, and he's going to be coming this way shortly soon, and he was going through some schools and some training, so that's why we haven't been able to do much. But I'm hoping you guys are still tracking us and at least watching some of our old videos and just kind of, seeing what we're doing and, keeping the pace with us. I'm hoping he gets back on track with some more stuff once he gets some free time, and this is my first video, so I figured I'd go ahead and do an MTG pack opening here on this video of More of the Spark. So I went ahead and snagged for those 50 packs for that price that they were offering. Just to kind of jump into this new set. Don't know a whole lot about it. I haven't looked up at anything really. I have maybe done a little bit of dabbling in some of the whatever it's called, I don't know the stinking words to it. Anyways, showing some of the cards that they've been putting out, and I've seen a couple of them. Some of them look really neat. Some of them have some new techniques to them and some of the cards, but I just want to get into it real quick. I'm gonna stop talking. I can go for hours and on minutes and just talk and not even know what I'm talking about half the time. So let's just go ahead and get into these packs, and I'm going to go through ones that I just kind of catch my eye. Definitely the rares and mythics that turn up, and a few other things, I guess. But I'm just going to go through it, and then hopefully I can start doing some more deck tech videos from some of my older stuff, which is fun. I just want to add videos, catch up on some of the videos that we've been lacking in the last couple months, and maybe some gameplay videos as well. Maybe you'll even see me do my crazy ones where I just lose my cool over a game or two, but you know what happens. I do that regardless whether I'm playing MTG or just with friends. I get a little mad because I'm a big baby, but whatever. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what we get. Alrighty. I'm not going to open 10 at a time because that's just dumb. Alright, so first one we got Kaya's Ghost Form, Defiant Strike, Crunch Wrangler, Toll of the Invasion, Samut's Sprint, and Uncommon Vizier of the Scorpion, Watley's Raptor, and our rare / mythic or wild card in this case is a gold wild card. Yay! Or a rare wild card. This isn't going to be a long video as far as detail. I'm not going to read all these. I'd like to, but if you're all tracking some of the cards already that they've been showing, you know what's coming out. So, Chain Whip Cyclops, Stealth Mission. Put 2 on encounters a target creature you control. That creature can't be blocked this turn. That's not bad. Duskmantle Operative, Nahiri Stoneblades, Sky Theater Strix, Price of Betrayal for the uncommon, and Gleaming Overseer. Gleaming Overseer enters the battlefield. Amass 1 zombie tokens you control have hexproof and menace. So maybe I'll just read the uncommons. Price of Betrayal, remove up to 5 counters from target artifact, creature, planeswalker, or an opponent. Ooh, nice. And our rare is Final Revelation. It is a double island drop with X cost. Draw X cards. If X is 10 or more, instead shuffle your graveyard into your library. Draw X cards, untap up to 5 lands, and you have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. Exile Finale of Revelations. Finale of Revelations. Well, that's a crazy card. Draw X. If X is 10 or more, instead shuffle your graveyard into your library. Draw X cards, untap. Wow, you can really just get a whole new fresh start with that card. That one, I might see that one getting played a lot. That's not bad at all. 10 is a lot to pay into it to get the whole, graveyard shuffle, but either way, it's still draw cards, But if you need the maximum hand size, I guess you want to do that. Cool, man. That's not a bad card at all. So we got a common wild card, Invading Manticore, Return to Nature, Forced Landing, Teferi's Time Twist, and Leyline Prowler, Death Touch, Lifelink, add 1 mana of any color. That's kind of a new one, black green with a mana dork. And first Planeswalker. So this is an uncommon Planeswalker, Nahiri Storm of Stone. As long as so it's a red or white combo mixture, one of each, or 2 of those, however you want to call it, one color, the red or white, and then 2 others. As long as it's your turn, creatures you control have first strike, and equip abilities you activate cost 1 less to activate. Ooh, getting back into the equip costs. Not bad. Minus X. Nahiri Storm of Stone deals X damage to target tap creature. So what I did learn reading on some of these is all these uncommon planeswalkers only have abilities that minus from the subtract from the loyalty counters. So you're essentially going to put this out there, and each turn you're going to minimize it till it's gone using its ability. That's really all they were designed for, it looks like. I think the rare ones have one of each. Maybe minus on both. I'll have to get to it. I'm sure we'll come across a couple. I did read some of them, but I didn't read all of them. So that's unique in itself. So you can pay that number. So you can kill some stuff up to 6 right off the bat if you need to. So it's a 4-drop to kill something for 6, which kind of seems excessive, but you never know. You might have to use it. And alright, we got our first rare planeswalker. So yes, it's a 4-drop. Blue, red, and 2 others. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, Ralph Storm Conduit deals 1 damage to the target opponent or planeswalker. You can plus it up 2 to scry 1, minus 2 when you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn. Copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Well, that just made some of those lightning decks that I think they're playing right now in standard. Storm, what is that? Storm deck. I forget what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about, the Storm decks. That makes that kind of crazy, adding that guy in there, I think, if my calculations are correct with the copying spells, so that would be stupid, but okay, so there's the first rare Planeswalker, 2 abilities, and I believe the actual, I don't know if they're going to have mythic ones in this deck, in this set. It's possible, I haven't got into it far enough, but that's what you're looking at for your uncommons, usually a minus ability. And your rares is a plus and a minus ability, just 2 instead of 3. Alright, next pack. Alright, we got No Escape, Nahiri Stoneblades, Band Together, Ward Scale Crocodile, and Sky Tether Strix again. Uncommon Wild Card, and Artifact Firemind Vessel, 4-drop. Firemind Vessel enters the battlefield tapped. You can tap it and add 2 mana of different colors. Okay. And we have Finale. Oh, that's another mythic. Man, alright, cool. Finale of Eternity. Now it's the Swamps with X cost. Destroy up to 3 target creatures with toughness X or less. If X is 10 or more, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh, dirty. Okay, I can see that being some nastiness, especially if somebody's playing a deck where they've got a lot of creatures going to the graveyard based on the abilities, like your Undergrowth stuff, and then putting this bad boy out there and just throwing all your stuff back out on the field. If you have 10 costs, it's going to cost you 12. So I can see Cabal Stronghold before it's getting kicked off being used in this aspect very greatly. If you know how that works with the how many mana you can use for the Cabal Stronghold. So straight black deck would be pretty nasty in this aspect. I guess we'll see. At least that's my first thought. Next pack. Alright, we got, I got another wild card. Woo! Giant Growth. That's a reprint. Duskman Operative, Vraska's Finisher, New Horizons reprint, and Vampire Opportunist. Emergence Zone is a land. Tap it for a colorless. Pay 1. Tap it, sacrifice Emergence Zone. You may cast spells this turn as though they had flash. Ooh, nice. Rouse Outburst, 4-drop. Instant Rouse Outburst deals 3 damage to any target. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Okay, not bad. And another rare Planeswalker. This one's Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, 3-drop. You may cast creature spells as though they had flash. Well, that's going to get crazy. Flash, flash, and flash. Until your next turn, up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach. Look at the top 3 cards. That's for your plus ability. Look at that minus ability, -2. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down and put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. For as long as it remains exiled, you may look at that card and you may cast it as if it is if it's a creature card. That'll be useful in some of those green heavy stompy decks. I might look into putting that chick in one of my decks that I've got currently put together. Next pack. Alright, we got Arboreal Grazer, Prismite, Goblin Assailant, Lozatep Behemoth, Honor the God Pharaoh, and another uncommon Planeswalker. We got Watley the Sun's Heart, 3-drop. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Ooh, that's stupid awesome. So I know where I'm going to put that deck. My next deck is going. I know where I'm going to put that card. My next deck is going to be deck tech based on this, and I'm sure you've probably seen some deck techs like this that I'll show you in my next video. But I like it. I put it together, and I've not seen anybody else do videos on them because I don't watch videos, and I'm sure somebody has one. But this is my version of that deck, and this would add it to it greatly because it would make things more accessible based on what I've got. I'll have to try to figure out how to tweak it, but I'm going to find a way to work it in there, that's for sure. -3, you gain life equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control, which, yeah, I can gain some life with that. That would be pretty cool, too. Alright, I like that. That's a good one. An Elite Guard Mage, 4-drop flying. When Elite Guard Mage enters battlefield, you gain 3 life and draw a card. That's not bad. Rouse Storm Conduit, rare. Whenever Rouse Storm Conduit sorcery spell deals down. I already had this one, so I've got 2 of those. Alright, I'm not going to read that one. Got common, wild card, Primordial Worm. That's a big old bad daddy. Callous Dismissal, Relentless Advance, Goblin Assault Team. What the heck is that? A mass 3. I got to figure out what a mass is. Put 3 1/1 counters on an army you control. If you don't control one, create a 0/0 black zombie army creature token first. So I'm guessing there's army creatures. I have to look and see what the army is. Ashiok Dream Render. So 3-drop spells and abilities your opponents control can't cause the controller to search their library. The target player puts for the minus ability, target player puts the top 4 cards of the library into their graveyard. Then exile each opponent's graveyard. That's nice. Price of Betrayal. Remove up to 5 counters from target artifact, creature, planeswalker you control. I already had that one. My bad. And another rare wild card. Now to build up these wild cards are going to be useful. Spellgorger Weird? Weird, huh? Spellkeeper Weird. Topple the Statue. Spark Reaper. And Vivian's Grizzly. Alright. Mo'u Loyal Companion. 4-drop. Legendary Creature Hound. Trample Vigilance. If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on Mo'u Loyal Companion, that many +1 1/1 counters are put on instead. Ooh, that's a nice one. That would be amazing with Biogenic Upgrade. Which is stupid. Pledge of Unity. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. You gain life for each creature you control. Ooh, that can get nasty with some of the decks I've got together. Plus a guy like that. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Command the Dreadhorn. 6-drop. Sorcery. Choose any number of target creature and or planeswalker cards in graveyards. Command the Dreadhorn. Dreadhorde deals damage to you equal to the total converted mana cost of those cards. Put them onto the battlefield under your control. Yeah, you better build some heavy life, and then that would be pretty nasty, because you could just pretty much take everybody's graveyards and use them at your beck and call. It's pretty awesome. Alrighty. We got Summit Sprint, Charity Extractor, Dusk Mantle Operative, Enforcer Griffin, Erratic Visionary. Emergency Zone, another one of those, already read that. Kasmina, Enigmatic Mentor, 4-drop. Legendary Planeswalker, spells your opponent's cast that targeted creature or planeswalker you control costs 2 more to cast. So that's good. It keeps them from messing with your stuff, at least without having to spend tons of mana. The -2 ability, create a 2/2 blue wizard creature token, draw a card and discard a card. Alright, more wizard additives. So that would be useful with the current Dominaria stuff that's got a lot of wizard play to it. Might as well get used to it, or get use of it now, because I believe it's gone in October, so, or at least the Dominaria wizards. So that's not bad. See what we got here. Vivian's Arcbow, 2-drop. Legendary Artifact. X cost, tap this card, discard a card, look at the top X card of your library. You may put a creature card with converted mana cost X or less from among them on the battlefield, put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. In your random order. That's pretty cool. I like that one too. Green's looking pretty nice right now. Okay, 2 wild cards. We got a common and uncommon. Thunder, Ring Ceratok, Iron Bully, Banehound, and Vivian's Grizzly again, and another Emergent Zone. So I've got 3 of those. And what do we got here? Alright. Sorin the Vengeful Bloodlord, 4-drop planeswalker. As long as it's your turn, creatures and planeswalkers you control have lifelink. +2 abilities. Sorin Vengeful Blood deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. And then -X cost. Return target creature card with converted mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature is a vampire in addition to its other types. So black-white, you can keep the vampire play deck setup going with this guy, because not only can you plus him up and kill some things if you need to, I guess, but you can bring some vampires back, and then you can use your Legion Lieutenant to make it a stronger, and then use the guild. I forget what that card is called. I was just talking about the other day. The one that gives your multicolored creatures a +1, so that would help with your vampires and stuff. If you have multicolored vampires, or at least Legion Lieutenant, it might come into play, or maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking too far outside the box. It's not that bad card, though. That'd be useful if you're really putting the vampire decks back together, or going to keep them until they lose interest in October again. Alright, 10 packs down. Man, this is going to be a long video. Hope you guys are holding on with me on this one. Callous Dismissal, Sky Shriek Diver, Loxodon Sergeant, Naga Eternal, and Charmed Stray. Grateful Apparition is creature spirit flying 2-drop. When Grateful Apparition deals combat damage to a player, Planeswalker proliferate. Proliferate is choose any number of permanents or players, then give each another counter of each kind already there. Cool, not bad. Like that one. And Gideon's Triumph, 2-drop, instant. Target opponent sacrifices a creature that attacked or blocked this turn. If you control Gideon's Planeswalker, that player sacrifices 2 of those creatures instead. Creature removal. Yummy. Oath of Kaya. Legendary enchantment, 3-drop. When Oath of Kaya enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to any target, and you gain 3 life. Whenever an opponent attacks a Planeswalker you control with 1 or more creatures, Oath of Kaya deals 2 damage to that player, and you gain 2 life. Well, alright. Talk about defense. Whew. Not bad at all. I like that. Alrighty, we got Sarkhan's Catharsis, Erratic Visionary, Ironclad Crovad, Raging Crunch, Obnixilus's Cruelty, and Planeswalker, uncommon, 5-drop, legendary, Jaya Venerated Fire Mage. If another red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage +1 to the permanent or player instead. The -2 ability is Jaya Venerated Fire Damage, deals 2 damage to that player. So, essentially... Oh, another red source you control deal damage. So you can't deal 4. Yeah, so that's going to be nasty. It's a 5-drop, so it's kind of pricey, but it's going to work really well with those people that are pushing out a lot of instances like your Lightning Strikes and your Screw the Critics, and having your what's his name? Gutter Snipe out there, and some other things, Electrostatic Field, so that you deal more damage than just the essential 1 and 2 there. Also with Cavalcade of Calamity decks out there, which is another deck I'd like to do on here if I've got the deck that I put together, all that I want in there. But that would be twice the damage because it's a source. So you could be hitting for 3 with your 1/1s with Cavalcade of Calamity out there. That could be pretty nasty, but essentially it's still going to be complicated because there is that 4-drop thing, 5-drop. And this is only going to be out there for no more than 2 turns because you're going to lose it before then, more than likely. But who knows? Maybe that's something somebody can put together. Alright, another one. I already did that one. Yep. God Eternal Kefnet. Oh, they're bringing the gods. See, I knew they were bringing gods back and stuff because you had a lot of these other cards. I don't see it. But that were indicating some of the stuff that you would see from Hour of Devastation. But you can also see in the symbol right here, there's an Hour of Devastation symbol in there. So they're cramming some stuff. So 4-drop mythic creature flying. You may reveal the first card you draw each turn as you draw it. Whenever you reveal an instant or sorcery card this way, copy that card, and you may cast the copy. That copy costs 2 less to cast. When God Eternal Kefnet dies or is put in deck off on the battlefield, you may put it to its owner's library for 3rd from the top. Oof. The God cards are coming back. Oh no. Wanderer's Strike, Ward Scale Crocodile, and Return to Nature, Ashiok Skulker, Davriel Shadow Fugue, and then another Mawu Loyal Champion, and Pledge of Unity, put a 1/1 counter of each card. I've done that one too. Plane-wide Celebration, 7-drop sorcery. Choose 4. You may choose the same mode more than once. Oh my gosh, choose 4. Okay, 7-drop. What are we going to do? Create 2/2 Citizen Creature token. That's all colors. So, multicolored. Put 4 of those bad boys out there if you needed some creatures. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. So you can put cards back in your hand, a lot of them if you need them. Proliferate, which is the choosing number of permanents. So you proliferate. Oh, wow. That's dirty. You can proliferate 4 times on this. Yikes! You gain 4 life. Now that is nasty. Oh, I don't know what to do with that. 7 drops high price, but if you got the right combo on a deck and you get massive counters, you can get silly with this. Keep in mind that the card like this in Biogenic Upgrade, you can win the game with Simic Ascendancy out on a field of play almost like that, because now you're proliferating with all your creatures. Whenever counters are added, you add that many on to Simic Ascendancy. 12 at the beginning of your upkeep, game over. So that could be a nasty way to win the game if you want jank combos. But I'd look into it. I might even put a deck together. I got one already put together on paper, not on the game here, that's got Simic Ascendancy in it, but I haven't got a chance to really see it work the way I want it to. But, man, that would be nasty. So, pointers to anybody that's not thinking about that yet. Go for it. See what you can come up with, because I'm going to do it. Alrighty. Common, wild card, Spellgorger, weird. Marty of the Cause. Contentious plan. I don't know if I'd read that right. Top of the statue again. Another Mawood. Wow. Are those identical? Those are identical from the last time. I swear to God they were. Hey, alright. We'll take a wild card, mythic wild card. Oh, man. Wall of the Runes. Crouch Wrangler. Ironclad Carvo. War Screecher. The Wanderer. Alright, 4-drop. Prevent all non-combat damage that will be dealt to you and other permanents you control. The -2 ability. Exile target creature with power 4 or greater. Alright, well, you can get rid of some stuff. Uncommon wild card. And Vivian Champion of the Wilds. Another one of her. Alright. Looks like I'm going green. I got 2 of that chick now. We're going to make a nasty deck. Don't tell anybody. I think these are good. I don't need to read these. Nissa's Triumph. 2-drop. Search your library for up to 2 basic force cards. If you control Nissa Planeswalker, instead search your library for up to 3 land cards. Reveal those cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. So you can have any Nissa Planeswalker. So that's not bad. You can get some real mana build on there. Well, there you go. That's how you get that 1 win with the counters. It's a high cost thing. Put this Nissa out there and you can get silly for lands because you have a lot of lands. Samut Tyrant Smasher, 4-drop. Creature you control of haste. Nice. That'll go great in a Riot deck, especially that's the color, so they can give them haste anyway. So that you can avoid giving them haste if that's on the field to play with Rhythm of the Wild and just give them the automatic counter. Whew! Alright, I'm starting to freak out. I've got so many things going on in my head with decks. -1 ability, target creature goes +2/+1 and gains haste until the end of turn, scry 1, which is really weird that you would give creatures you control haste, but why would you give it haste with a -1? I don't know, but whatever. So the 4-drop Riot card, green-red, and it's Trample, and you can pump it. That's probably the best bet in that combo with that. I forget what its name is. I've got it in the deck, but essentially you play that with Rhythm of the Wild. Now you've given it 2 counters. It's a 5/5 right off the bat, and you give it a +2/+1 with this out on the field, and it's got haste. So now it's a 7/6 with Trample, and you paid 4. And that's already on the field of play. That's pretty nasty. You can come through with some crazy stuff with a card like that. I like it. Krenko, the 10th Street Kingpin. Goblin, eh? 3-drop. Whenever Krenko, the 10th Street Kingpin attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it, then create a number of 1/1 Goblin creature tokens equal to Krenko's power. Alright, well, Goblin crazy. That guy's going to help out a lot of Goblin decks real quick. Alright, I like him. Like him, but I hate him. Pouncing Lynx, Trusted Pegasus, Interplanar Beacon, another uncommon land. Whenever you cast a Planeswalker spell, you gain 1 life. Tap it, add a colorless, pay 1, tap it, add 2 mana of different colors. Spend this mana to only cast Planeswalker spells. Alright, I like that too. Arlen, the Voice of the Pack, 6-drop, a legendary Planeswalker. Each creature you control that's a wolf or a werewolf enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. -2 ability, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. So essentially it's a 3/3. Okay, not bad. I like it. That one's a good wolf setup. I haven't seen the wolves really build up yet, but I think this is going to be some fun stuff with that one. Ooh, Niv Mizzet Reborn! I've got like 4 mythics already. I'm crushing this. Niv Mizzet Reborn, all colors, legendary creature dragon, avatar, flying. When Niv Mizzet Reborn enters the battlefield, reveal the top 10 cards of your library. For each color pair, choose a card that's exactly those colors from among them. put the chosen cards into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in any order, random order. Well, that's kind of silly. 5-drop, all colors, 6/6 flyer, and you pretty much just can set up the next 5 plays in your hand with him coming in. So, okay. I can see that being wild. There's somebody's going to get some crazy decks going on with that guy, but not bad at all. Alright, where are we at here? Pack 32. So we got 32 packs left. Oh my gosh. Common. Jay's Greeting. Those. Gleaming Overseer. 3-drop. When Gleaming Overseer enters the battlefield, amass 1. Zombie tokens you control have Hexproof and Menace. Put 1 counter on an army you control if you don't control 1. So I've got to figure out this army thing. It's very strange. So there's got to be tokens, right? Where's our armies? We'll get to it. I haven't seen armies yet. Maybe I'm just overlooking it. Anyway, 10th District Legionnaire, 2-drop haste. Whenever you cast a spell that targets 10th District Legionnaire, put a 1/1 counter on 10th District Legionnaire, then scry 1. Since you guys are already looking this up and I don't, I'll look it up later, but by all means, comment on what amass actually is for the armies, because I haven't seen it yet. I don't care. Tell me what you want to tell me on it. I'll look it up eventually, but I want to see the comments that you guys are going to post on this about it. Just explain it to me. You know, anything that I might have already asked questions about, explain it to me. Just, you know, let me know what's up. Living Twister. 3-drop, 2 red and a green. Pay 1 and a red. Discard a land card. Living Twister deals 2 damage to any target. A tree, or play the forest, return a tap land you control to its owner's hand. So I guess if you don't have land and you need to get rid of something, you put 1 back in your hand, and then you can discard 1 and deals 2 damage to any target. Okay, so that's a way to play the game, right there. Looking at these guys, nothing. Ashiok Dream Render, already had it. Price of Betrayal, already did that one. What do we got here? Plain Wide Celebration, 7-drop. Oh, that's that one. I got 2 of those now. Boom! Yeah, my green deck's going to get stupid here. But like I said, remember, you got the one, the Nieces, whatever it was called, where you can get up to 4 lands. That'll get you to this real quick, and you can be getting stupid. We'll see. We'll see. Pouncing Lynx, Centaur Nurturer, Makeshift Battalion, Thunder Drake, Wonder Strike, Prison Realm. 3-drop enchantment. When Prison Realm enters the battlefield, exile target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls until Prison Realm leaves the battlefield. When Prison Realm enters the battlefield, just scry 1. Wally's Raptor, Vigilance Partner, Raptor on the battlefield. Proliferate. Okay, so 2/3 proliferate, not bad. Soul Diviner, 2-drop. Tap it, remove a counter from an artifact, creature, land, or planeswalker you control. Draw a card. Okay, so that's. Well, I see how they've got a lot of these cards going on with counters, removal counters, to use them to your benefit. So that's one of the heavy things I could see in this set right now. The ability to remove the counters and change them as need be. So that's nice. Okay, cool. Alright, Summon Sprint, Iron Bully. Iron Bully? Menace. When Iron Bully enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Okay, cool. Dread Malkin, 1-drop Menace. Pay 3, sacrifice another creature or planeswalker, put 2 1/1 counters on Dread Malkin. Alright. So you can get your tokens going and you can pump this guy up and make him a menace from hell. If he stays on the board long enough. So you pay 3, put 2 counters on it, get rid of a token. Pay 3, put 2 counters on, get rid of a token. Yeah, okay, cool. And Uncommon Wild. Tamio the Collector of Tales, 4-drop. Legendary Planeswalker. Spells and abilities your opponents control can't cause you to discard cards or sacrifice permanents. Choose a non-land card name, then reveal the top 4. So your +1 ability is choose a non-land card name, then reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all cards with the chosen name from among them into your hand and the rest in your graveyard. Strange. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. I wonder what that could be used for. It seems like there's a very good use for that, but I'm trying to think what that's gonna. Because you got to be able to have a lot of the same cards. So you can do the Persistent Petitioners with the green-blue, have her out there, and say that name and draw 4 of them, put them in your hand. I mean, that's one way to speed up for sure. But I don't know if that's what they're looking for. I'll think about it. We'll see. Alright. Gateway Plaza reprinted. Nothing there. Rally of Wings, 2-drop instant. Untap all creature control. Creature control with flying. Get a +2/+2 until turn. Alright, not bad. Untap your blockers, or non-blockers, and make a blockers. Bleeding Edge. 3-drop, up to 1 target creature gets a -2/-2 until end of turn, amass 2. So you can kill something possibly, or just minimize something to where you can kill it. Since it's a sorcery, you have to do it before. It can't be a combat trick, unfortunately. Widespread Brutality, 4-drop, 2 red, a black, and 1 other. Amass 2. Then the army you amass deals damage equal to its power to each non-army creature. Well, once I figure out what the army thing is, if it's not just a simple creature or character or a card, then that's pretty nasty. Equal to its power to each non-army creature. Wow. Okay, that's one way to wipe the board for the most. Widespread Brutality makes complete sense for the name. Battlefield Promotions. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. That creature gains first strike until turn. You gain 2 life. Okay. Now Harry Storm of the Stone. Already went over her. Leyline Prowler. Death Touch Lifelink. Add 1 mana of any color. Yep. I think I went over that one last time. Death Touch Lifelink's nice. Another Niv Mizzet. Man, I am killing duplicates right now. Tibalt Rakesh. Yeah, okay. Tibalt Rakesh Instigator, or 3-drop. Your opponents can't gain life. Create a 1/1 devil creature token with when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. Alright, I like that. That goes along with your Footlight Fiend, because I believe he's a devil too. So you can get some Footlight Fiends and Tibalt Rakesh Instigator and some these devils out there and get a board full of 1/1s. And then to use Complicated Calamity and in the other one that gives you an extra point of damage. Yeah, that's going to be nasty. I like it already. Storm of the Citadel, 5-drop. Until the end of turn, creature you control get a +2/+2 and gain whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker. Destroy target artifact or enchantment defending player controls. So you can really mess with their day. All you gotta do is deal them damage and start clearing their crap. And that's in whenever a creature. I wonder if the damage applies. So if 2 creatures deal damage, can I get rid of 2 things, or is it just the one time? Probably just the one time. I hate that. I wish it was the other way around. If you know, tell me. Time Wipe, 4-drop, 1 blue, 2 white, and 2 others. Return a creature you control to its owner's hand, then destroy all creatures. Yikes! Oh, that's not nice. That is not nice. But I like it. It's going to make blue-white even more devastating than it already is right now, because blue-white's pretty hairy. Alright, Mayhem Devil, 3-drop. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, Mayhem Devil deals 1 damage to any target. Huh, okay. Storm of the Citadel, already had that one. Another Raw Stone Quantum. Well, I've got 3 of him, so by all means, let's put a deck of Planeswalker there. Alright, so 25 packs left. We're halfway through this. Bear with me. I'm trying to go as quick as possible now because I've already got most of these marked. But, or I've already seen some of these. But comment on everything, from the video play to the pack openings to just, you know, asking us where we're at. If you even if you don't get the explanation, you know, or hoping us, whatever you want to comment. Like if you, hey, you know, put some more videos out. We've been waiting for 2 months. You know, give us crap. That's fine. We you know, we tried to do what we could, but you know, things come up, so we have to do those things. So either way, comment, like, subscribe. Which I think you've already subscribed if you're looking at it. But if you haven't, subscribe and pass it along to others because we want to do more videos. I'm hoping to get a lot more stuff done while I'm here. If not, then maybe Keith can. So hopefully we can do some more stuff. So let me finish this last 25 packs up and get this video over with because I know it's going to drag way too long. Alright, Arlen's Wolf, nothing exciting, uncommon. Cyclops Electromancer, 5-drop. When Cyclops Electromancer enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to target creature and opponent controls, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. Well, there's another way to do that, because people like to play that. So that's going along with your Enigma Drake and your Crackling Drake, so that's pretty cool. Temio, Collector of Tales. Yep, already did that one. Wally's Raptor, Prison Realm, already did that. Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, there's my girl. So that one goes into play with that other card. So another Vivian, had her. So I've got more duplicates, which is fine, essentially in the game of MTG Arena, because you can have tons of stuff. Apparently I need to use this in a deck, because I've got like 4 now. Devouring Hellion enters the battlefield. You may sacrifice a number of creatures and or planeswalkers. If you do, it enters the battlefield twice that many 1/1 counters on it. Oh, okay. The Elder Spell. 2-drop. Destroy any number of target planeswalkers. Choose a planeswalker you control. Put 2 loaded counters on it for each planeswalker destroyed this way. Okay, there's your board wipe for planeswalkers. It's a way to take advantage of it. Boom. Alright, Nisa's Triumph, there's that card, got 2 of those. Looks like I'm going to be building a sweet nasty deck. Choose one, destroy, this is Tyrant Scorn, 2-drop, choose one, destroy target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less, return target creature to its owner's hand. And then we got Krenko the 10 Streak Kingpin again. Goblin deck. Bond of Passion, 6-drop. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. Bond of Passion deals 2 damage to any other target. Or Augur of Bolus, 2-drop. Creature, Merfolk Wizard, Augur of Bolus. Enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal them, reveal an instant or sorcery card from among them and put it into your hand. The rest on the bottom of the library in any order. Mizium Tank, 3-drop. Artifact Vehicle. Trample. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Mizium Tank becomes an artifact creature and gets a +1/+1 until end of turn, and you can crew it for 1. So you can cast an instant or sorcery spell like a Lightning Strike or Shock or just something, and it becomes a 4/3 creature until end of turn, so you don't have to crew it. Not bad. I kind of like that. Saheeli Sublime Artificer, 3-drop. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 color servo artifact creature token. The -2 ability target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until end of turn, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. Yang Zhengu Wildcrafter, or Jiang Yangu, 3-drop. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it has add 1 mana of any color. So essentially, with counter-based stuff, you can start being big time on mana. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. That's not bad at all. So you can leave it for 2 turns and use it for mana, and then it's gone, because once this is gone, you can't use that ability anymore. But that's not bad at all. Soul Divine already did that one. Playland Prowler, uncommon. What the fuck is, excuse my language. The Lost. Legendary creature, homunculus. 2-drop. When this guy, the Lost, enters the battlefield, draw a card. If entered from your library or was cast from your library, draw 2 cards instead. When I'm sure this is some sort of something. I'm not getting the catch to this. Maybe you can explain it to me. But it says FBLTHP, and I don't know if it's shorthand for something, but I don't know. I'm not going to think about it anymore. Whenever it becomes a target spell or ability, target of spell, shuffle it into its owner's library. That's weird. It's a Bolt's Rager. When it's 2-drop devil, when it dies, deals 1 damage to any target. Okay. So that essentially is like a Footlight Fiend with an extra ability. Oh, that's perfect for the Cavalcade Calamity because it's a 1/2, and then after he swings, you can pump him up, deal 3 damage to him, 4, and then have that other card kick in. So, alright, I like it. I can make that deck even better now. Bottom Discipline, 5-drop. Tap all creatures your opponents control. Creatures you get gain control. You creatures control gain lifelink until end turn. Okay, I think I already did that one. Ravnica at War, 4-drop. Exile all multicolored permanents. Yikers. That'll clean some house. Interplanar Beacon, I think I already did that one. Erland Voice of the Pack, yep, already did that one. Oath of Kai, already did that one. Heartwarming Redemption, discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many cards +1. You gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand. Huh. Dreadhorn Twins, when Dreadhorn Twins enters the battlefield, amass 2 zombie tokens you control, have trample. Deliver unto evil. 3-drop sorcery. Choose up to 4 target cards in your graveyard. If you control Bolas Planeswalker, turn those cards to your hand. Otherwise, an opponent chooses 2 of them. Leave the chosen cards in your graveyard and put the rest into your hand. Exile, deliver unto evil. Strange. I haven't got a Bolas yet. Maybe I'm going to get a Bolas Planeswalker somewhere. Alright. 15 left. Jace's Triumph, draw 2 cards. If you control Jace's Planeswalker, draw 3 cards instead. Cyclops Electromancer, I think I already did that one. We got Sakan. Khan the Great creates a full drop Planeswalker. Activated abilities of artifacts your opponent's control can't be activated until so the +1 ability until your next turn. Up to 1 target creature artifact becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness each equal to its converted mana cost. Ooh. You may choose an artifact card you own. It's the -2 ability from outside the game or in exile. Reveal that card and put it into your hand. Okay. Making things a little challenging here. You can be able to play some stuff outside the game and then being able to turn your creatures into, or artifacts into creatures. I like it. Been there before, but they brought it back a little bit with a different twist to it. Samut, already did that one. Alright, we can skip through this. Bunch of wild cards. We'll take it. Another Johnny's Pride Mate version. Challenger Troll. Each creature you control with power 4 or greater can't be blocked by more than one creature. That's going to be helpful. Another Goblin. Another Goblin. Domri's Ambush. 2-drop, put a 1 counter on target creature you control, then that creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature and planeswalker. I like that. Alright, that's what I need. So I was looking for, with my Riot deck that I put together on paper, I needed something to try to minimize my opponent's creatures and some of the stuff they can do, and I couldn't think of it other than to put like Rabid Bite or something in there, but this will be beneficial. Dovin's Veto. This spell can't be countered. Counter target non-creature spell. Oh, that's nice. It's like a negate, but that can't be countered. Cool. Alright. Rally of the Wings, or did that one. Bleeding Edge, up to 1 target creature gets -2 and they mass. Okay, Mizium Tank, already did that one too. Getting there, folks, getting there. Merfolk Skydiver. When Merfolk Skydiver enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, and then pay 5 to proliferate. Okay. Angrath, Captain of Chaos, 4-drop. Creatures you control have menace, and he has a -2, a mass 2 ability. -2 ability is a mass 2. Ugin the Ineffable. 6-drop. Colorless spells you cast 2 less to cast. Exile the top card of your library face down and look at it. Create a 2/2 colorless spirit creature token. When that token leaves the battlefield, put the exiled card into your hand. Destroy target permanent. So it's -3 abilities. Destroy target permanent that's 1 or more colors. Okay, cool. I like that. Got some good cards there. Another Johnny's Pride Mate, Challenging Troll, and Feather the Redeemed. 3-drop, 2 white and a red. Legendary creature, Angel of Flying. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. If you do, return it to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. I wonder if there's some sort of stuff leaving the battlefield abilities that would be a good trigger for that. Because your instance of sorcery is essentially red and white, are to kill or to give lifelink or to fly. Just, you know, it's gonna, I don't know, but targeting a creature so that it leaves the battlefield means that you're probably saving it from like a removal spell, I guess. But you feel like you're wasting something. I don't know. Somebody will figure it out. You can give me some details in the comments and explain it to me. What's going to work best in that combo, because I don't know what these new cards have, if that's going to be something beneficial or if it's from missing it or I just don't see it yet. But I'll figure it out. If not, still tell me in the comments. I'll take whatever. Lazotep Plating, 2-drop. Amass 1. You and permanent you control gain hexproof until end of turn. That's nice. Invading Manticore. Still not seeing the army things. Put 2 1/1 counters on an army you control. If you don't control one, create a 0 black zombie army creature token. So you get armies from that, but how do you get armies originally before that? Still need to know. I know I'm asking questions that I'm not getting answered, but that's okay. I'm just talking to myself too. Domri's Ambush again. It's the same thing as last time. What the heck? Or not last time, but 3 cards ago. Karn's Bastion, land. Tap it for colorless, pay 4, tap to proliferate. So you can get some counters going on for sure with the 4 cost. Invade the City. Amass X, where X is the number of instant sorcery cards in your graveyard. Ooh, that can get nasty. Neoform. Pays 2 additional as an additional cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the sacrificed creature's converted mana cost. Put that card into the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it and shuffle the library. So, if you've got something that's a high converted mana cost, you can get some heavy. You can search for a bigger creature and then put a counter on it. So it's not bad. It's one way to kind of swap creatures for something bigger. Teferi the Time Raveler, 3-drop. Each opponent can cast spells only. Each opponent can cast spells only anytime they could cast a sorcery, so they can't do instants on you. That's nice. Until your next turn, you may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. Return up to one target artifact creature. So that's the +1 ability. Then -3 is return up to one target artifact, creature or enchantment to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Useful. Very useful. Pledge of Unity, already done that. Teo the Shield Mage, you have Hexproof. Create a 0/3 white wall creature token with Defender. So you get Hexproof for a couple turns. Brought Demolish back, I can see. Defiant Strike. Solar Blaze, 4-drop. Each creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. Not bad. It's a board wipe essentially, but if somebody's using low-powered creatures, then won't do much good against them. Devouring Hellion, 3-drop. As Devouring Hellion is a battlefield, you may sacrifice any number of creatures and or planeswalkers. If you do, it enters the battlefield twice. Oh, I already did that one. Another Mowu. Dread Horde Invasion, 2-drop enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and amass 1. So you essentially lose a life, but you put counters on your armies. Whenever a zombie token you control with power 6 or greater attacks, it gains life equal to turn. So if you're building a heavy zombie deck, especially with the amass ability, you can get some nasty zombies out there. Gains life, not bad at all. That's a pretty gnarly card. It's only a 2-drop too. Wow, you can get some silly army invasion, zombie army invasion. I like it. Gideon's Triumph. We're talking about Grateful Apparition. It was combat damage to a player yet. Proliferate. Okay. Oh, my first mythic. Got the Nicol Dragon God. So I did get a mythic one. 5-drop. Red, 3 black, and a blue. Nicol Dragon God has loyalty abilities of other planeswalkers. Has all loyalty abilities of all other planeswalkers on the battlefield. Nice. If you draw a card, each opponent exiles a card from their graveyard or hand or permanent they control. So you draw a card and they do that. Destroy. So that's the +1 ability. -3, destroy target creature or planeswalker. -8, each opponent who does not control a legendary creature or planeswalker loses the game. That's freaking awesome. It's going to be hard to get it up there, though. So get it up funny, but no, it's going to be hard to get to that level because you're going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 before you can do that. And hope that your opponent doesn't control legendary planeswalker, which they can now, but I don't know if they're all legendary. Are they? Maybe they are. So that's pretty neat. So I got the Nicol. I'll take it. Challenge Troll, uncommon, wild card. What do we got? Why are you getting glitchy? Another mythic. See, I got a lot of mythics out of these 550 packs they gave me. Rollesk Apex Hybrid. 5-drop, red, 2 green, and any 2 others. Flying Trample, 4/5. When Rollesk Apex Hybrid enters a battlefield, put 2 1/1 counters on another target creature you control. When Rollesk dies, proliferate, then proliferate again. Ugh. So there you go. That's another Simic Ascendancy build-up. It's a 5-drop creature, but when it comes in, you're adding 2 counters automatically. So there's 2 more onto that, and then if you can kill it or force it to die, you can proliferate, which puts counter on everything. Yeah, that could be stupid. We'll see how that's going to go. Last pack of my 50-pack video opening on MTG Arena. Looks like we got one different one. Ugin's Conjurant. Haven't had that one. X cost. Creature, Spirit, Monk. Ugin's Conjurant enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. If damage will be dealt to Ugin's Conjurer while it has a 1/1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove that many 1/1 counters from Ugin's Conjurant. So you could essentially keep it alive as long as it's only been damaged like maybe 2 and you got like a 5 on it. But you still lose the counters at the end of the game, so or at the end of the round. Ingress Rampage, 2-drop. Choose one. Target player sacrifices an artifact. Target player sacrifices a creature. Target player sacrifices a planeswalker. Not bad. And our last card, Ignite the Beacon, 5-drop. Search your library for up to 2 planeswalker cards. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. So there you have it, folks. 50 packs of War of the Spark on MTG Arena opened up for you. Hope you got to see some cards you were looking to see, or stuff that you were surprised to see, or not shocked, but like, pretty jacked to see. I just went over some of the more, important cards, your uncommons and your rares and mythics. So I like what I see. I got a couple great ideas stirring in the pot here, and I'm going to put them into play here as soon as I can, and hope to come out with a couple more deck tech videos and some gameplay videos, and maybe some Salty in the Arena, which I was thinking of earlier. You know me getting mad at the game. So I appreciate you watching, appreciate your support. We're still trying to increase our subscriptions. It looks like we lost a couple over the last month, probably because we were kind of stagnant, but hopefully we can get some of those back. So I appreciate the support, and hope to see you guys on the next video.